How's it going? It's GB Hobby, and today I have my first ever NASCAR Racing Hobby Box. This being Select 2025, but before we begin, one of the reasons I'm opening this is the very sad news about Kyle Busch passing. So, just like Greg Biffle, way too early, really unfortunate. Just want to open this for them. But with that being said, let's take a look at what we can get. First of all, a couple autographs and memorabilia, so that's cool. There's obviously the case hits, the tie-dyes, stuff like that. So Select is very fun. And I haven't opened anything in a while. Partly because not much is coming out, partly also because I overspent a bit to start the year, so finally getting back into stuff here, but let's get into it. So I know there's a lot of Kyle Busch fans out there, so this box is for you and obviously for his family. Very unfortunate loss to really a legend in the sport. With that being said, let's get going with this box in honor of him. So, quite a few packs, quite a few cards. Pack number 1, here we go. Honestly, it might feel a bit thicker, so we might have something to start off right away, and we do. Might have our memorabilia out of the way right away. Hopefully we do get our 2 autographs, though. Frankie Muniz, Josh Berry. I also like all the numbered stuff that you can get out of this. Ryan Preece. How about the wreck that he had earlier? En Fuego of Brad Keselowski. Preece is not numbered. It's just a teal and purple. Is this a... Wait, what? Is this a redemption? No, it's a filler. It's a filler. Alright, that confused me there. First pack filler, and then Casey Kane. So, I didn't know that this product had fillers in them. Obviously it does. So we got that out of the way. Hopefully that's not our biggest hit of the video, because that'd be kind of disappointing. Ken Schrader. Ryan Preece. Bill Elliott. This might be numbered. Brad Keselowski. And this is 123 or 126 out of 199 on the Bill Elliott. Keselowski Sensations, Matt Benedetto, and then this, which I'm assuming is expired. So, a numbered card already. See what else we can get. Jeremy Clements, Jesse Love, Connor Daly, and that is numbered 16 out of 125. And yeah, I mean, with NASCAR products, I just love how many numbered cards you get for a lot of these products. Noah Gragson and Mark Martin. We'll do a sort of count at the end to see how many numbered cards we get. Greg Biffle, again, rest in peace to him. Also very unfortunate. Kind of a tough year for NASCAR. Clint Boyer, looks like a silver of Zane Smith, and Fuego of SVG. Not his rookie year, I believe, because it's 2025 product. I think it's his second year, but I imagine his rookie stuff would be pretty decent. We're looking for Connor Zilic for this year, though. Carson Capel. Carson Hosteball wouldn't be bad to get either. We're almost halfway done though. Brent Cruz on the rookie. Looks like we do have some more color coming up. Caden Honeycutt and a blue of John Hunter Nemechek. Had a few decent races. Something backwards here. Is this an autograph? Tony, I'm not going to say this right. Oh, it is an autograph. Bridging, or I probably said it wrong, and Tony B. I don't know many people out of the main Cup Series. Would have been cool to see a Tony Stewart. I doubt he signs in this now because he's not involved much with NASCAR anymore. But the John Hunter Nemechek is 110 out of 175. Then our autograph right here isn't numbered. But hey, it's an autograph. I have no idea what a market is. Then a Corey Heim at the back there. And now, after this next pack, we'll be halfway done. Hoping to get a main Cup level driver on the next autograph, which hopefully we get. That has to be my memorabilia card because that is very thick. Another SVG would have been nice to see him rookie year. Tanner Gray. Then we have something here that looks cool. Carl Edwards. It's not a color wheel, is it? I don't think so. But this is 49 out of 125. Then the Edwards. I'm going to have to look into this because I feel like the color wheels look different. But it sort of looks like a color wheel to me. I don't know. I'm going to have to set this one aside and look into it. But we do have... That is a thick card. Alright, that has to be something. Because it's not... It is so thick for a card that is not a memorabilia card. So, I don't even think I have a sleeve or anything that this will fit in. So I'm assuming that's something right there. Carl Edwards. Alright. Chris Buescher and Frankie Muniz. Yeah, I'll have to set this aside. Well, that is an interesting one right there. But we're on to the second half of the box. So we still are looking for the memorabilia card and hopefully autograph. Rookie of Austin Beers, AJ Allmendinger. Another one of these. This looks different though. This is like a, I don't know even what it is. Turquoise, aqua, purple. Maybe it's not. I guess I'm not too familiar because that looks cool, but not numbered there. We got an Austin Cindric, another filler. All right, and Christian X. So we still should have quite a bit to look forward to in the last few packs here. Kurt Busch, Todd Gilliland, another one of these, I'm going to say purples, Mark Martin, which should be numbered. Ooh, this might be our other autograph. I see yellow. If this is Blaney, that would be really cool. Let's see. It's not going to be. It's going to be Landon Castle. That is our other autograph. So, I wouldn't say any big names for a hit. But the Mark Martin is at an 85. So that must be a different level of select. 84 out of 85 in Mark Martin. Maybe that's trackside. Actually, it should say pit road. There we go. That's the pit road level. And now we just have all memorabilia that we're looking for now. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Jeff Gordon. Silver pit road of Connor Mozak. Sort of a duel here. Justin Haley and Carson Hoceval. And then Ken Schrader. So just all kinds of stuff that you can get out of here. And I'm really interested to see what that Carl Edwards card is. I almost want to get more of this, but I probably shouldn't, so I don't think I will. Anthony Alfredo, Alan Kulwicki. Is this another silver? Bobby Labonte. I'm pretty sure we got this exact card before. And Fuego of Brad Keselowski. I could be wrong, but I think we did. Ryan Preece, which I think we also got before. Maybe not that exact card, though. This one feels thick. You know, we're going to save this for last. Austin Dillon. Eric Almirola. Something here. Riley Herbst. Oh, that's 5 out of 10. Look at that. So is that a gold then? That must be a gold. 5 out of 10. Riley Herbst. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Jesse Love. And Jesse Love. So now our final pack. This was, what, around $120? Probably not going to make that back, but it's just cool to see all the numbered stuff and just all kinds of stuff, like I said, they can get out of here. Rajah Caruth. Justin Allgaier, another one of these purples. Bill Elliott. And what should be a memorabilia. Brandon Jones. So the Elliott is out of 199, 16 out of 199, and let's see what this is. And it looks like it is a sheet metal piece right here, so that's pretty cool. And race used material, so another cool thing about NASCAR, except there is a bit of something right here, but the memorabilia for these products are pretty cool. So there we go. Like I said, our hits weren't the biggest names, but still a lot of cool stuff, so we'll pull that up next. So, these are the rookies that we are able to get. And then, I guess they're just called tricolors right here. We got a couple of those. And we have all the numbered cards. The first one I completely missed, but we have a bit of gold right here. So that is a Brad Keselowski and Fuego out of 10. 4 out of 10. So that makes 2 cards out of 10 from 1 box. So not going to complain about that. We also have this Bill Elliott out of 199. Connor Daly out of 125. John Hunter Nemechek out of 175. Tanner Gray out of 125, Mark Martin out of 85, Bill Elliott out of 199, and again, the Riley Herbst out of 10. So that one's pretty nice. In all, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 numbered cards. Not bad. And not only that, this is in fact a color wheel of Carl Edwards. So around $30, something like that there. I was able to find a sleeve, but I don't have top load or anything for that yet, I'm pretty sure. Because that is such a thick card. But we also did have a selective swatches of Brandon Jones, Tony B autograph, which, unlike a lot of other sports, you know, it is a nice looking signature. This one not quite as much, but Landon Castle. So there's our 2 autographs. Memorabilia, race used, a case hit, and on 2 cards out of 10. Along with, 6 other numbered cards. So I will definitely will take that. NASCAR products, always fun, but there it is, Select Racing 2025. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.